What's up guys, Ninth Jim here, back with another VGC 2020 Pokemon Sword and Shield competitive video. And today, we are playing some more games. Today we have a pretty cool team in stock for ya. We got Pinsirchin with Raichu, we got Dragapult and Didi, Flame Body, Volcarona, I don't know why I said Flame Body. We have Volcarona, as well as Urshifu. Now, a couple of things are really interesting about this team. First off, I want to go ahead and shout out the creator, Ashton Cox, an amazing player. Great content creator. I'll link his YouTube channel down below. He made a video on this team, so if you want to check this team out, played by the creator, go do that. He's over, just a couple of clicks away to find it. Anyway, so this team is pretty cool. You have the double Raichu strat. You have Raichu on Pinsirchin for that, electric surge, which is pretty good. You also have Raichu on Indeedee with that psychic surge for expanding force or rising voltage, whichever terrain you want to be in. Raichu is very good under that terrain. Better of a Dynamax target, I think, in Pinsirchin's terrain, but at the same time, rising voltage is just so powerful that maybe you don't want to Dynamax it. Volcarona strikes as a very big Dynamax target in this team because you just Quiver Dance up and then hit them with Bug Buzz, Heat Wave, Mega Drain, Super Power attacks, which is cool. Dynamax forms of those attacks. And then you also have Dragapult, which is another great target for it. You also have Dragon Dance as well to, pivot off of that Indeedee a little bit better with that Follow Me. Pretty good stuff. And then we also have Urshifu in the back. Or the front, just like there, just chilling, Choice Band, Urshifu. I've played a lot of Urshifu. I have not used Choice Band Urshifu yet. I've used Assault Vest, I've used Life Orb, and Focus Sash. Focus Sash being my favorite form of the Urshifu. But let's try Choice Band today. Might as well. So this is our team that we're going to be using today. Hope you enjoy, and let's get into the video. Alright, we're in it. One disconnect later. We did just disconnect in our last game. It was not going that well from turn 1 anyway. We disconnected on turn 1, but still. Let's ignore that and get into this game with Splairy. What a name. Splairy. Alright, so let's check out this team. So we've got Porygon 2, Gastron, Amogus. So a very slow core, but we also have fast core and anti-intimidate. With, Braviary or Dragapult both having max Airstream, and then we also have Incineroar. And a very, very quick lock-in. I'm not going to lock in that quick. He has no rock, so that honestly, it makes me want to just bring Volcarona. I kind of want to lead like a DD Volcarona. That sounds really good, just like Follow Me turn 1. Yeah, he has like max Airstream, but like Follow Me turn 1, he has no anti-Follow Me, and then we just, I'm gonna try that. I want to try Indeedee Volcarona here. That sounds really cool. What else do we want, though? That is the question. Obviously, we're not, like, intimidating or anything. Dragapult sounds pretty good in the back, but not great. Maybe we, bring Raichu and Pinsirchin, but I think I want to bring Urshifu. So we'll bring Raichu. It can take advantage of our, our Indeedee. Hopefully Indeedee sticks around for a little while. We get a Follow Me Quiver Dance up turn 1, and then turn 2 we switch around and get going. Now if he sets up Trick Room, then, it makes it a little tricky. Maybe we'll just go for like an Expanding Force plus, some damage, depending on how offensive his lead is. It's Incineroar Dragapult, so it is pretty offensive, and he does not have anything else. So he's definitely going to just double into our Indeedee here turn 1. I think that's probably how it's going to go. Well, he's probably going to attack the Volcarona and then lash out the, the Indeedee. But we do have that whole, Follow Me, boy. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go for a Follow Me Quiver Dance turn 1. I think that sounds very, very solid to me. We could just go for an offensive attack or Expanding Force Protect. But I don't think we have Protect, actually, which really sucks. We have Quiver Dance for a max card, so that's something. Light Screen's really good here too. Not right here, but in the matchup in general, it's pretty solid for a late game, like a Porygon, and the other guy. So I think I'm just gonna Follow Me Quiver Dance. If it goes bad, then it goes bad, and it's whatever. We max turn 2, not looking too bad. I love the suit. Looking fancy, man. You're looking like a Secret Service. with the dark shades. Looking like a secret service that I want around. Beat up the bad guys. Alright, so we got a max Dragapult turn 1. Of course, makes a lot of sense. Exactly what we were expecting, to be honest. I don't know what he was expecting the Incineroar to hit turn 1. But, you know, it puts up a lot of offense against my Indeedee. So, we max turn 2. We're going to see a max Airstream. We live it. I hope. Yeah, we live it. And then we're going to see a Lash Out most likely. Maybe a Parting Shot directed into that Volcarona. But I'm expecting just like double, you know, Lash Out, take it out. Not have to worry about anything else. So we've got a Quiver Dance. Fast, strong. We're the fastest. We're the strongest. We're not actually faster than Dragapult after a speed plus speed increase. So we do see the double. Indeedee goes down, which is really unfortunate. But now we have Expanding Force Raichu that we bring in, which is pretty good. I like it. What do we have on here? Bug Buzz, Heat Wave, Giga Drain. So do we have anything? Nothing really is that good there for like what we're currently up against. And honestly, Expanding Force isn't doing a lot. I do want to definitely bring it out now. You know, because if they change the terrain, he doesn't really have any way of changing the terrain. Actually, I don't think he has any way of changing the terrain. Yeah. So that's fine. What do we want to do here? So I do probably want to just Expanding Force, but Dragapult is like a huge threat to our Volcarona. Volcarona is not super bulky. Expanding Force is going to do a lot of damage to the Dragapult, and if we like double into the Dragapult, then that's pretty good. What do we want here? I mean, Sun's fine to set up. Overgrowth is fine, but we actually have to threaten it. And Max Flutterby kind of sucks. If he switches Incineroar into you know, the Braviary, then we're in a bad position. We don't threaten it at all. So I guess we Flutterby. It does a decent amount of damage. Honestly, it seems like a really bad pick for my Dynamax here, and actually like not offensing. Not being a fence against the Dragapult is really bad. It's actually really bad here. So I think Volcarona was probably a big misstep. We're probably just gonna see another Max Airstream into it, and then like we see a Phantasm. This is gonna do a big chunk, and then lower defense, and then Throat Chop will take it out. So if we don't take it out, but we're like Expanding Force and then doubling into Dragapult, so I'm pretty sure my Volcarona just goes down. If we take down his Dragapult, then we're not in the worst position, but we're still 2v3ing, which would be really bad, and that did no damage at all. I was hoping it would at least do like 50%. It was pathetic damage. Expanding Force takes it out. I hope it definitely will. Like, it definitely will. Choice Specs. It obviously had to. So maybe we should have attacked into the Incineroar. Honestly, Volcarona just does no damage against this team, which is really bad. But we are gonna see Throat Chop. Oh, into the Raichu. This will probably take it out though. It's pathetic. Raichu needs Sash. I'm a pretty big advocate on Raichu needs Sash, because that's just... we're super behind now. We still do have Volcarona that puts out a lot of damage, but it doesn't really like do enough here. We're not going to be taking out the other guy. We do take out the Urshifu though. Get an attack raise. Good. Okay, that's what we needed. We desperately needed that actually. So we'll go for a Surging Strikes into Incineroar. Incineroar won't have Protect. Like, what Incineroar in their right mind has Protect? What do we want to do here though? I mean, Max Flare is neat, but what's it going to do? It's just going to make our Surging Strike do less damage. So we have to Flutterby into the Porygon 2. It's pretty obvious that he didn't bring that one guy, the Defiant Man. So this should do good damage. Almost enough. What was that damage? That was so mean. Oh, that was a crit. Okay, that's fine. Very good damage, though. Like, overall, very solid damage. We -1 the Porygon 2. He's going to set Trick Room, but I'm okay with that. We Surging Strikes. We take out the Incineroar. Now he has... I mean, if he has Gastrodon or Amoonguss in the back, you know, to take advantage of the Trick Room turns, then that's not good for us. We are also now choice locked into Surging Strike, so if it's Gastrodon in the back or Amoonguss, that really sucks. We should have gone with Close Combat. That was a big misstep. I completely forgot it was Choice Band. Wow, that was really bad. Okay, so if it's Gastrodon, yikes. Big yikes. Okay, so it is Gastrodon. So we can't do anything with that guy. Urshifu sucks. So we'll Surging Strikes into Porygon 2 because it's all we can do. It's actually all we can do. But we will Flutterby as well. Puts out a good bit of damage. Actually, we could Overgrowth, but Overgrowth won't kill through. I think we just Max Guard this turn. Max Guard this turn. No, Urshifu then sucks. Alright. We have to Overgrowth. He just kills it. Volcarona just goes down. And then we're locked into Surging Strikes. Okay, so Choice Band sucks. I hate Choice Band. Honestly, like, choice items are really strong. They're really good and just good in general. But when this happens, there's not really anything you can do. Really sucks. And we Overgrowth into the guy. We still like -1, so you know it loses that Storm Drain boost that it just got. But oh my god, it's so bad. He's probably like, what? Does this guy know how to play the game? Yeah, I do. I just am locked. Do we take Gastrodon out through Protect? No, it had to have been because of the crit. Did it faint? Or is it at 1 HP? If it fainted, then we win. Okay, we shouldn't have won that. Wow. Wow, that was really unfortunate for my opponent. We still don't win. We still don't win guaranteed. We still have to like take it out. Surging Strike still, I don't think would take it out at this range. It has to attack. And then it has Recover and Trick Room. So we don't win guaranteed off that crit, but wow. What a crit to be had. I don't know. Bug Buzz has 100 accuracy, right? Yeah, we just Bug Buzz it. We could Giga Drain, but it's not going to do that much damage. You know, of course it does 30% more damage. We see a Thunderbolt into the Urshifu. It's not going to take it out because of that Max Flutterby -1. Pretty useful. Surging Strike's gonna either take it out or take it really, really low. And then, yeah, pretty low. And then we're going to finish it off with the Bug Buzz. I'm actually surprised that it didn't take it out from that range. It's very, very close. But Bug Buzz will finish the job. What an unfortunate crit for him. What a fortunate crit for me. But still, I don't know if it mattered, to be honest. And we put out a lot of damage. We're Quiver Danced up. We did a lot of damage there. So yeah, that was, I mean, honestly a very lucky win. But it might not have mattered. But I think it did. Alright, let's play again. That was really fun. Really stupid that we won, honestly, but okay, we take those. Alright, let's go game 2. Alright, we in it. So game 2. We've got Flighter here. You got a Sand Boy. What's that guy? Crustle? Crusty Boy? He's got a Crusty Boy. He also has Indeedee. Male. Which is interesting. His Rillaboom, which does throw a bit of a notch in our plan. I'm expecting maybe like a Rillaboom, you know, Rillaboom. Wow. Everybody is just speed with the lock-in. I'm not. I'm going to be honest with you, Chief. I'm not. So this, honestly, it looks like another game where we don't even touch the Indeedee, or the Pinsirchin Raichu engine, which really sucks. But, I mean, I just think Rillaboom, you know, throws a huge notch in the plan. Maybe we bring it in the back. But, actually, yeah. I think we might bring it in the back. I'm thinking maybe Indeedee Volcarona lead is really strong here. But at the same time, Cinderace like max Airstreams, it's going to just like do huge damage to it next turn. So I'm kind of leading Dragapult. Maybe Dragapult Urshifu. That could be really good. It throws a lot of offensive pressure right off the bat. Dragapult max Airstream into the Rillaboom and then do a lot of damage with other stuff. And then Pinsirchin and Raichu in the back. This deals with every other guy on their team pretty well in general. And if he brought his own Indeedee, then we're going to be able to Expanding Force as well, which is really good. And yeah, I think it's pretty good. Surf is pretty good as well on the Raichu against his team. You know, he has Cinderace and the Crusty Boy, which is pretty interesting that we have that for, which is good. He doesn't have any rock stuff on his team, so maybe Volcarona would have been good, but he does have rock stuff on his team. He has Crustle. Crusty Boy. The shiny Crusty Boy. He's looking really crusty with that green, actually. The puke green color. Not that good. Not that good, honestly. Alright, so what do we got? We got Primarina and Sand Boy. I keep calling it Sand. It's not Sandy. Alright, and we're going to Airstream into the Primarina, right? And then Urshifu's going to do some other damage to the Primarina, I think. I don't think Crustle... What does Crustle do? I'm not really that afraid of it, but at the same time, maybe I should be. Right? Maybe I should be. I don't know. I do want to do a lot of damage into Primarina. That's what I want to do this turn, because I'm expecting to max, but this doesn't really do anything. What are the other Pokemon we brought? We brought Raichu and Vinegar in the back. I don't know his name. Pinsirchin. So, U-turn, the Primarina, seems fine. I like, honestly, Urshifu doesn't really want to be here. I mean, we could Surging Strikes, which is probably a good idea, like, just Surging Strikes the Crusty Boy. Probably would have been fine. I mean, we got the +1 speed as well, so we're just fast Surging Strikes at that point, which is good. I think that's good, but I think switching in here into the Raichu is pretty good as well. Or not into Raichu, into the Pinsirchin. I think it's fine. He doesn't max, so we do max Airstream into the Primarina, doing not that much damage. That's way less damage than I thought. Not even 2-hit KOing. With the U-turn, we're not even 2-hit KOing. So we're U-turning, getting out of there, bringing in Pinsirchin. Actually, I think we are 2-hit KOing with that. But Pinsirchin doesn't really care about the speed upgrade, because it's base like 5 or something. Rising Voltage offers an OHKO after it, so that's pretty good, I think. We have Urshifu. Pinsirchin doesn't really, they don't really overlap, so I think it's a pretty safe, U-turn out into Pinsirchin here. Have Urshifu for the end game. I think it's pretty good. His team overall is not that fast, except like Cinderace. So, Dragapult. What did he attack with? Oh well. I don't care. Dragapult's just chilling. It is weak. Is that weakness policy? Oh, yeah. Life Orb was on Pinsirchin. Cool. So all right. So we definitely take out Primarina this turn. The question is, how do we want to do it? What did Crusty Boy just do? I like completely blanked. It did a multi-targeting attack. I guess it did Rock Slide probably. So yeah, I mean, Wormwind's pretty good. Phantasm, we could Phantasm the Primarina, and then go for that doesn't really matter. Rising Voltage. I want to take out the Primarina because it's taking out the Dragapult guaranteed this turn. So I guess we Wormwind it. No, idiot. Alright, well, with the Primarina with that, and then we'll go for, I guess, a Scald into the Crustle. Do a good bit of damage. I like that. I mean, I don't love that play, but I like that play. I really wish we could just Rising Voltage into that. Does he max his Crusty Boy here? Max Crustle. Is that what we're seeing? Is it going to be weakness policy? Is that Scald going to suck unless we hit a burn? If it burns, then I don't care. It might suck. Maybe we should have just Wormwinded the Crustle and then took out the Primarina. That's Aqua Jet. Okay, so it is weakness policy stuff. Okay, so... Oh, it's weak armor weakness policy. Okay, interesting. And it's only defense that drops, so we're not even going to do a lot of damage out of this with that. This is cool, though, to see. So we've got, like... That's pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and Phantasm. It's going to be -2 speed now. Or -2 defense now. It's going to definitely outspeed Pinsirchin. I feel like he has to take out the Dragapult. But we probably should have taken out the Crustle. And then Rising Voltage. We would have taken out both Pokemon. Rockfall, it's got to be into Dragapult. Alright. Dragapult goes down. That's okay. Surging Strikes just takes that guy out. Right? It's +1 speed. But Crustle is not fast. Right? I have to pull this up. I have to pull up that guy. Crust. I get to just search Crust. How much damage did that do? It did a good bit. Not a lot. Did a good bit. What are we looking? 45 speed. Oh, we're definitely outspeeding it with, like, even that's +1. We hit the burn, though. That's massive. Actually insane that we hit the burn. Alright, so we bring in Urshifu. We're going to go ahead and Surging Strikes, the Crusty Boy. And then probably Rising Voltage, the other Pokemon, depending on what it is. If it's Rillaboom, then no, because it's going to switch out our terrain anyway. Maybe we'll switch if it's Rillaboom. It's Cinderace. Okay. That actually is really bad, because Cinderace is faster than our Urshifu. Does it provide any OHKO material? Surging Strikes into the Crusty Boy. It could go for bounce. It could. I kind of want to just Sucker Punch it, to be honest. Or do we go for a Scald into it as well? Hope for the burn. Sucker Punch isn't doing a lot of damage. It's just not. Maybe we just Rising Voltage, see if we can do any damage to it. Because, like, honestly, if it bounces, we're not hitting it anyway. He goes for a Max Guard. That's the correct play here. It's very good, because then he just bounces. Gets off scot-free, no damage. But he is bouncing into Urshifu. We switch around. Pinsir will not be able to outspeed. So that's a yikes. Surging Strikes. If we would have saved our Max, we could have, Max attacked it, which would have been good. But, I mean, there's a pretty clear play here. Cinderace goes for the bounce into the Urshifu. Focus Sash is or the potential Sash is gone now. Crustle probably has the damage output to take out Pinsir this turn. Bounce probably takes out Urshifu. I'd be a little astonished if it didn't. We could switch into Raichu, but honestly, Raichu would probably die to that as well. And like, what are we looking for? Crustle is just burned, but it was already +2, so it's just doing normal damage to Pinsir. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here. I think the best option we have here is just stay in and hope they don't double kill us. Because, okay, Max Quake actually goes out first. Weak Armor goes out first. How fast is it? That's insane. Okay. If Bounce kills here, we can't win the game. Yeah, okay. Surging Strikes, like, our guy's fast, though. Raichu's going to come out very, very fast. So we could outspeed and take out the Crustle. It Max Guarded. This turn it Max Quaked. It goes back to normal this turn, though? Or is it one more turn? I think it's one more turn. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have one more turn because it Rockfall, Guard, and then Quake. I think we would have been in a really good position if we switched Urshifu out for Raichu this turn. Last turn. So we Surf. It's not going to kill the Cinderace. It might kill the Cinderace. Are these his last two Pokemon? They are not. If he has Rillaboom in the back, then we lose if we Surf. We lose if we don't Surf. What else can I say? Switches out Cinderace into Rillaboom, probably. And Didi. Surf might win. Surf might just win. He does change our thing, though, so we're not that fast. And now Sandcrustle is going to be faster. Is that what its name is? Sandcrustle? No, it's just Crustle. Stomping Tantrum. Well, that's really unfortunate. We'd just lose. That sucked. Yeah, switching out the terrain. So in DD, like, either way, if it was in DD or Rillaboom, we lost that game. So, it is what it is. That is going to be it for our video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Overall, I think this team is pretty cool, but, you know, it's definitely weird. Lack of Protect is very uncomfortable for me. I play a lot of Protect on my teams, so, you know, only having Protect on Pinsir, it's a little weird. I mean, obviously, you know, we have Max Guard on whatever we max, so that's kind of the difference. But yeah, I think the team is really cool overall. Definitely go give Ashton Cox, the creator, you know, a follow, a subscribe, a like, you know, check out his channel. That's going to be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are still here, like, comment, subscribe, join my Discord, follow me on Twitter, do all those things. Goodbye.